Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth, and I wanted to do another reading for divine feminines in separation with their divine masculine. And this is now for air signs, which would be Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So I'm hoping this does resonate with some of you since it's a popular topic of conversation lately with everybody that I am talking to. And it really doesn't matter your sign. But right now I'm focusing on the divine feminine air signs in separation from their divine masculine. The deck I'm using is the Celtic Tarot by Christopher Hughes. Here it is. Beautiful artwork on this deck. I am thoroughly enjoying reading this deck and still just getting acclimated with the the artwork. It's different. Yeah. I think you'll see how eventually. But let's start with what's happening with you guys. Okay, so the first thing I'm looking at is the recent past. So for some of you divine feminine air signs out there, this is where you have been recently. It's this energy of waiting. Like, what's my next move? What's going to happen next? You're waiting. I think you've heard me say before, one of my favorite expressions, Muhammad went to the mountain didn't go to Muhammad. This energy of waiting. I mean, you can only wait so long before you make your move or make a decision, and that's the energy of the recent past. Is you've been stuck. And you've been stuck on the page of cauldrons or the page of cups, which is that offering of love. It's waiting. I mean, that was the very beginning here, was divine feminine in separation from their divine masculine air signs. And this is an offering of love, or the hope of someone offering you their cup. Here we go. Receiving that message. That's what I think a lot of you air sign divine feminines are waiting to hear from someone. But it shows in your current situation, you're in a position of the Knight of Pentacles. This is a great card for opening yourself up to your career, your business. What makes you happy besides focusing on your ex, which I believe makes you miserable. I think right now, the way I'm reading this energy, and this is Nine of Pentacles, is being okay with being single. I mean, she's vulnerable and open to receive all good things. And for you air signs, my divine feminine air signs here, if you look in the past, there's a shadow, there's a figure of a person in a hood walking away there in a cape. I think that she's not looking at that person anymore. That's I get this energy of, you're no longer open to receive. You don't care. You've let him go. You've walked away from the divine masculine. For some of you, that's what you're coming into now. Is I think the message that I'm receiving here is move on. Don't wait. Stop waiting. If anything, forgive the divine masculine. So by forgiving the divine masculine, you can therefore receive all that you desire, especially with your prosperity, your financial situation, your careers are all changing because you're rebirthing. Literally, this is the Judgment card. In other decks, it's called Judgment. In this deck, it's rebirth. And this is literally what it means. It means something has come to an end and something new is being born. And now you've learned, some of you air sign feminines, I swear to God, you've been through this before or something similar, and you don't want to go through this again, where for some of you, I'm picking up codependency. You might have been codependent in your relationships with your divine masculine, and that can't happen because for some of you divine feminines out there, the air sign energy, oh God, I think for some of you with this divine masculine energy, you took very good care of this divine masculine. You took very good care of your man, your partner, whether it be a male or a female. However this resonates, the energy can change. It can go back and forth here. But the rebirth card is starting over. It's moving on. It's letting go of the past and it's beginning again. New chapter, clean slate. That's what this is about. And it's really important now that you take advantage. This is a major arcana card, by the way, and you've heard me say this before, guys. Major arcana cards in the tarot are like the weather, okay? We can't control the weather. We can only prepare. And so the universe is saying, whether you like it or not, we're putting you in a position where you need to transform. We're putting you in a position in the future. It's coming up for the week of, actually, I didn't even tell you the week. This is the week of October 20th until the end of the month, by the way, guys. I am so sorry. I was so focused on the reading, but that's the energy. And again, even though this is a week ahead reading, and Mercury does go retrograde, by the way, on Halloween. That's a whole other messy situation, unless we make the best of it, and we should. And with the new beginning comes opportunities. So the next card I'm picking up on is, look at this, the offering. Page of Pentacles is the offer of money and offer of a job. The offer to not focus on the divine masculine, but focus on yourself, your skills. You know, some of you air signs are highly intelligent beings, and some of you have great opportunities to expand your professional opportunities this coming week. So I highly advise all of my divine feminines out there, all of the air signs, with this reading in particular, take a look. I mean, she's offering you this huge coin. That means there's an offer of a job or an opportunity to expand and make more money. And next to it, you've got the clarifying card of the Four of Cups, which is literally complacency. So you guys aren't even looking. You need to start looking at what you have instead of what you don't have, because you don't have him. He's clearly not reaching out at this time. And the first thing you got to do is take care of yourself. Okay. Look at the cup in front of him. That's what you guys have. All this love to offer. You all have these special gifts, and you're wasting your time perseverating on something that isn't around anymore. So let it go. Let this go. Complacency doesn't look well on anybody. Just doesn't, you know. Just appreciate the skills that you have, appreciate all you have in your life, and embrace moving forward. Now look, as I say that, I'm looking at what's coming in, and it is the King of Wands. This is in this deck. I know, the phallic symbol. It's that masculine arrogance that I get with this deck. I mean, if you look at him, look at that. It's so phallic and it's so ridiculous. This is someone who's really arrogant and egotistical and all about being right all the time. To have that symbol in this particular court card, you know, to me is a sense of masculinity and, you know, a sense of, this is how I want things to be. I want things in order. So, I mean, this is also fatherly energy. So it could be a husband or a father, but this is someone that I believe, if it's not a fire sign that you guys were involved with that walked away, this was an arrogant man, full of himself, just full of his own self-pride. But he is coming in. And it's when you let go. When you let go and you focus on yourself is when he comes in. So I think for a lot of my air sign feminines out there, a lot of you have already let go of any idea of this person coming back. That's good. So I want you to stay with that, because even though we get the Wheel of Fortune, which means a cycle is ended, the divine masculine comes in here. If you look, he's coming in saying, I am ready to offer you, you know, whatever he's got. So he's contemplating what to offer you. And then what he's offering you is, you've got the Lovers. So on one hand, he wants to come back and on one hand, I believe he still has, the divine masculine still has, I think he still has love for you. For some of my divine feminine air signs out there, you know, the idea of reconciling is on this divine masculine's mind. That's what's coming in. And again, whenever you watch the video is when this will hopefully resonate with you guys. And even though I'm predicting the week ahead, you know, a lot can change, a lot can happen. But we do have underneath the Lovers. I wanted you guys to see the Lovers, because that's his intention. I believe the divine masculine might be to communicate, to come in and communicate. But I don't trust it, because you've got the Devil. This is in this deck. I want you guys to see this. It's creepy. This is the Devil, and don't trust it. Be very mindful. This is manipulating energy. So please be careful and don't trust it 100% because of the way the divine masculine made you feel. So it is time now to take a look at why the Devil came up next to the Lovers. I hope, you know, my camera keeps shutting off, guys, so I'm hoping I can finish this reading up and then fix my camera. So I would say be very mindful of this X, this divine masculine in separation coming back. I'm going to pull a few cards. Okay, so equilibrium, it's temperance. This is temperance. Okay, so I know it's soulmate energy for a lot of you, see it as soulmate, but it's also please do not allow your emotions to control your actions when the divine masculine comes in. I'm going to pull one more card here. The Four of Pentacles is this really greedy, selfish energy, and I think that he, the divine masculine, is still being really greedy about his feelings. So even though he's coming back to you, there's the Aquarius energy. You know, I think some of you are receiving messages from this divine masculine. It's what you desire. It's not everything that you guys have. It's not everything. It's not the end. I don't know if it's you getting back together with him. Look, I mean, this came up before in my other readings. For some of you are still hoping that if he does, the divine masculine reaches out, that he has a message of love. And I believe he, in his way, does have a message of love. But I need to know, let's see here. What are the divine masculine's intentions? Why I want to clarify the devil next to the lovers. What is the divine masculine's intentions if he does reach out? So Ace of Cups is reaching out. So what does he want? So, okay, what does he want? I'm asking my guides to please be accurate and evidential. What does the divine masculine? So Five of Cups in this deck is that he's disappointed, I think, or not happy with everything he has in his life right now. He regrets. He's very regretful about what he's done. He may want to maybe express disappointment, but the guy is defensive. This divine masculine Nine of Wands guy, this is energy of, you know, defensiveness. So he's defensive. So I'm telling you that some of you divine feminine air signs out there, if you hear from him, your divine masculine, sometime in the next 10 days, 2 weeks, he's still really defensive, you know, and on the fence about taking responsibility for the pain he caused you. And I think, you know, the last couple of cards I'm pulling here, I just wanted to let you see. Six of Swords is, this could be someone who may want to travel to see you, or Six of Swords is literally the meaning of moving toward calmer shores, calmer waters. So for some of you air sign, my divine feminine air sign women, yeah, you may hear from this person from the past and they may reach out to you. But I think for a lot of you, it's death, it's transition, it's over. You've changed so much that even when this person comes back, let's see here. I'm going to pull a few more cards. What happens if this person comes back? What is the message? So open to receive the message. He's coming in. There is, I mean, you got Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. He's coming in full on. Knight of Swords. This guy's coming in sometime in the next couple of weeks. And you guys, for some of you air signs out there, some of my divine feminines, you may just hear from this person, your divine masculine, and he comes out of nowhere. I believe he truly does throw you guys off. Because again, the feeling I get is he's not going to apologize. It's not going to be, if he does, he has no humility. See, Eight of Swords is that self-pity card. So he's feeling sorry for himself. So even if he does come forward and there's no humility, this is not an authentic apology when he sees himself as the poor me card. Poor me, feel sorry for me, look at me, I'm all tied up and I'm a victim. This is the victim mode mentality card, and this is your divine masculine's potential apology towards you as well. It's not my fault, it's someone else's fault. I didn't mean to break your heart. So one more card. Look, I'm being validated with 3 aces up here. Okay, so for my air signs, you know, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Oh my God. I meant to say Aquarius. Sorry, guys. I'm focused on getting through this reading, and I want to get through why the Ace of Wands came up. My air sign feminine, divine feminines, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I have 3 aces in this reading. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, now the Ace of Wands. I believe this is your divine masculine. Could be, again, a fire sign, not for everybody, but he's reaching out on his terms. Again, he's not taking responsibility. He's coming on really strong. You know, he's holding back with the 4 of Pentacles. He's not being generous with his emotions, you know, and what he wants to express how he feels, but he wants to make excuses at the same time for why he did what he did. So I think for some of you women, you Aquariuses, Geminis, my air sign women out there, please don't settle. I mean, if he wants to apologize, let him settle, let him apologize. But whatever you do, remember, you're moving in a different direction in your life. Do you really want to go back to this? And if you do, acceptance is key. You need to accept your divine masculine for who and what he is. You can't change him. He can't change you. He might think he can because that's his arrogance. But you can't. We can't change anybody but ourselves. So when he comes back in, nothing's changed. He's still that guy that broke your heart. And you're still that woman, that female, that girl that got her heart broken because he treated you like a jerk and he disrespected you. So at the end of the day, you're going to have to make your decisions. Air sign, my divine feminine. I just definitely sense that for some of you, you will be hearing from somebody and it's going to catch you off guard, and it could happen in the next couple of weeks, maybe. For a lot of you, I want you to focus on what's coming in. Career, focus on your career, focus on what you can create for yourselves, okay? So on that note, I want to remind everybody to please like my video. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet subscribed, because when I get to a 100 subscribers, I will be giving away 3 free tarot card readings by phone. So I will leave all the information below. I hope this reading was a little helpful for some of you. Please comment below if this did indeed resonate with you. I love to get feedback. It's so important. And I hope you guys enjoy your weekend and have a great week ahead. And if I don't do a Halloween video, happy Halloween, everybody. Okay? Take care.